Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. A few weeks ago, or months ago, we did this. Could the Chinese naval force strike the US mainland? Now this was on the west coast. I think it was in San Diego. And you guys have been requesting a follow-up, but on the east coast. So today we're going to attempt to attack the American east coast. Not with China, because how would China even get there? It's going to have to be Russia. So the first thing I had to do was set out a basic scenario. I asked my friend Combat Ineffective to do that, and that's this basic research here. If you want to see his YouTube channel, and I suggest you do, I will link it in the video description. Russian East Coast attack. Russian Federation sends Kuznetsov across the Atlantic with MiG-29Ks. Russia launches 2 Tu-95 Bears to provide targeting for a fleet of 10 Tu-160 Blackjack bombers. While the US Navy is watching the Kuznetsov carefully, they fail to see the incoming Tu-95s and 10 Tu-160s until they are within 100 miles of the Kuznetsov. The Kuznetsov MiG-29Ks go airborne to provide fighter cover escort for the bombers en route to Boston, and today Boston is going to be the target. The Russian carrier group will be attacking from about 250 miles off the east coast of America. Will be attacking a target in Boston, which is there. Combat Ineffective's next task was to plot the nearest United States bases and their fighter inventory that could respond to such an attack. Closest base, 1, here, Massachusetts. Westfield Barnes Air National Guard, 90 miles away with 12 F-15Cs and Ds, we'll just say Cs. Next, Vermont, Burlington Air National Guard, 183 miles away, 25 F-35A Lightning IIs. 3. Atlantic City Air National Guard, 272 miles away. Your country is so friggin' bigger. My country is like that there, and we've got a bunch of American bases in it, so it's really easy to defend. Your country is so freaking big. 12 F-16C and Ds, and we'll just say Cs. Next, 4. Andrews Air Force Base, Maryland, 394 miles away, 15 F-16s. Next, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this, but Bagotville, Quebec. Bagotville. Up here. 401 miles away, 12 to 24, let's say 24 CF F-18 Hornets. And finally, Langley Air Force Base. Guys, is that where the CIA is?
Maybe. No.
464 miles away, 19 to 37, let's say 37 F-22 Raptors. And welcome to our simulation. Don't worry, I know it looks a bit weird, but it's all going to be just about right. So first of all, we have several terrains in our simulator DCS, but none of them are the east coast of America, so I had to make my own. The only terrain we have that's big enough, 800 miles top to bottom, is this. It's actually Guam. I've hidden it in this kind of blob here, but this is Guam in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I've had to make my own America. The coast of America is this green line here. It's kind of plus or minus about 15 to 20 miles, but it's accurate enough for today. By the way, do you realize how hard it is to draw your country freehand using straight lines? It's really hard. Anyway, that's America there. I think there's New York. I don't really know the East Coast, and I don't know. You guys will know better than me.
Yep, that'd be a Long Island right there.
This little island here is representing Boston. That there is Boston. Let's do the target first. I asked Combat Ineffective, can I have a target that Russia would want to attack in Boston? And we couldn't really find anything. What we did find at this grid ref here is a place in or near Boston called Target. You can go look it up on Google Earth if you want. So we thought, okay, we're attacking that. We're attacking Target. It's a generic target.
Is that just a superstore?
It's a store.
Yeah, it's a store. I don't know your bloody country.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, we're attacking Target. Well, let's say it's got some extremely valuable, I don't know, it's got something in it that needs blowing up.
In there.
It's like a higher level Walmart.
This whole thing's stupid, isn't it?
You're trying to demoralize a bunch of bougie white women.
Well, you know what? For some reason,
we'll be happy.
For some reason, Putin sees it as a very, very attractive target in Target, the store. Okay, anyway, that's the coast there. It's all set up accurate enough. Now, spidering out from that are the bases that I've plotted pretty much perfectly. 464 miles to Langley, 394 to that place. Oh, I've just realised I've called it the wrong name there. Sorry, but they are right, trust me. For
Andrews.
Yeah.
Andrew's there.
Yeah, sorry. So that's that one there, and I forgot to put the distance to it because I did it in a bit of a hurry. But it's there. It's in the right place. Take my word for it. That one there, Westfield, is 90 miles away. Burlington is there, 183 miles away. Already forgotten how to pronounce this, but the one in Quebec I've had to do wrong. It's actually 400 and something miles away. I've had to plot it at 330. But otherwise, everything is in the correct radial at the correct distance.
I think it is a target.
I just found out what the thing is. Putin put all its stuck money into Walmart, and now he needs to blow up Target.
There.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The Waltons hired him.
We'll leave it there because I don't want friggin' Novichok, guys. Right, we're going to go through the American defense. I have no idea where US would have their AWACSs, so I've just put them in what I would consider the best case scenario. Basically on the coast. One there, and one there. You can see the effective range rings of about 350 miles, denoted by this dotted line here. When Russian aircraft go in that, they'll be seen. When they're outside, they won't be seen. Pretty much as simple as that. Boston, I could not find any information which surface air missiles would be protected in the Boston area, so I've just put a single large battery of Patriot PAC-2 and PAC-3 missiles, 4 launchers of PAC-2 and 2 launchers of PAC-3, like that there. They're just sitting there and they're ready to fire. Next, at the various airfields are the various fighters that we talked about. Langley, we have the Raptors. I've gone for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4, 28. They are AI set to max skill level and will fire at maximum range. They are armed with 6 AIM-120Ds, 2 AIM-9X, and all the fuel it can possibly carry, because these things are going to be traveling a long way. They will not all just spawn in suddenly. I mean, there's no base here. It's the middle of the sea. It's, you know, it's a frigging oil rig there. It's the best I can do with what I've got available. They will not just suddenly spawn in. They will appear flight by flight every 2 minutes. So T plus 2 minutes, these guys will appear and start from low altitude. T plus 4 minutes, these guys. T plus 6 minutes, and these guys. So they'll slowly spawn in, and that will represent each flight taking off, 30 seconds between each aircraft. Over here, we have Atlantic City. I assume I've got that one right, and that will have 16 F-16 Block 50s. Otherwise set out the same as normal. They will have 6 AMRAAMs. They also have 3 fuel tanks on. Sorry that you can't see them, but they are there, and you can tell because they've got 13,500 pounds of fuel. Is it enough to get over to the target area? I don't know. We're going to find out. Again, they'll spawn in one flight every 2 minutes. Next, at the place I've got named wrong. Sorry, where is this, Grump?
That's supposed to be Andrews Air Force Base.
Anders Air Force Base. We have 12 F-16s again, and they are armed up exactly the same. Next, we have, I'm going to come back to Westfield, guys. Next, we have Burlington. Burlington has the F-35As. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 F-35As will take off the same, otherwise set up the same. They will be carrying their max sidekick loadout of 6 AIM-120Ds, a range of about 90 miles, by the way. And they will have drop tanks and as much fuel as I can possibly be put in. They will be in semi-stealth format. So not stealthy as normal with their fuel tanks and pylons, but moderately stealthy, very low visibility. Near Quebec, we have CF-18s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 of them. Armed up with AIM-120Cs, AIM-9Xs, and all the fuel they can possibly carry. Which leaves just one responder, the first responders, which is Westfield. 90 miles away are going to be the F-15s. Today, guys, the F-15s are our human players, and loads of guys have turned up today, which is great. We've got Damp, Grump, Poosh, Simba, Fire, Cannibal, Drop, Fly, RB, Violet, and Wardog. Say hello, guys.
Hello. Ahoy.
Hello.
Hello,
I guess
boys.
I'm not here.
Huh.
Hello.
Simba's busy moving country, so he'll just be on his laptop and doing GCI. They are on F-15s today, equipped with AIM-120Ds, lots of them, 8 of them, and 4 AIM-9Xs, and all the fuel I can possibly weigh an F-15 down with, 35,000 pounds. So hopefully enough gas. They are 90 miles away from the target superstore that is being targeted. That today is the Americans. Next, the Russians. How realistic is this Russian attack? Obviously not realistic at all. For a start, warfare isn't done like this anymore. Warfare nowadays between superpowers is all cyber attacks, misdirections, and trying to basically ruin their state, but they don't throw ships and missiles at each other anymore. But let's pretend they do. So let's pretend this is a kind of modern Cold War situation. The Russian attack is based around their Kuznetsov, their one aircraft carrier. Is it realistic to have it here? No, because it's actually in dry port burning and trying to have itself redone. Let's pretend it's not. Let's pretend it is actually active and making this kind of weird attack. So they are 240 miles away from Boston. Could they get that far in real life? No way, because as soon as it left port, America will be tracking it. As soon as any aircraft carrier group anywhere in the world leaves port, it gets tracked by the opposing coalition through satellites. But let's say, what if some kind of misdirection it managed to get through? So 240 miles away to the east, there is Kuznetsov aircraft carrier guarded by Gorshkov class frigates, modern Russian frigates. They are actually genuinely good, so just stay away. Aboard Kuznetsov are her maximum complement of 24 MiG-29Ks. They carry her, at the moment, best complement of 6 R-77-1 with a range of about 60 miles, and we'll look at the missiles in more detail soon, and the maximum amount of fuel they can carry. They will take off, and their one job is to protect the bombers. Obviously, today is all about the bombers. The bombers are here, hanging about at the edge of the radar detection of the American AWACS. Now, Combat Ineffective wanted the Bears to do spotting of targets, and the Tu-160s to do the actual bombing. I've actually swapped that around. I found it a better attack if it was the other way around. But the actual bombers are out here, just on the edge of detection range. 10 Bears, and the Bears all have long-range cruise missiles. Sorry about the rubbish model. KH-65 Kent missiles, which have a range of almost infinite. They'll go 1,000 miles, but they'll definitely do the 350 miles that they are at the moment. Russia, for some reason, doesn't know where this target store is at the moment. Let's just say Google Maps is down at the moment. So they've had to send in a guy to get eyes with their optical sensors. So they've got this guy. They're charging this guy in a Tu-160. He has to, for roleplay purposes, get from his current 350 miles away from the coast, which is roughly where he's being spotted. He has to get to within 100 miles of the target store. The 100 miles is shown here in this yellow dotted line. As soon as he gets there, if he gets there, he will get eyes on the target. Then these guys will be triggered to attack guys. So today, it's very important to stop the Tu-160 getting within the dotted line where he will spot the target store, and then the missiles will be fired. It's all tested and it all works. And that's why I've chosen to use the Tu-160 as a spotting plane rather than the Bear. The Bear is subsonic. The Tu-160 is very much supersonic, a very fast Mach 2 plane, and it will charge that 350 miles in no time, get eyes, and do the mission. They also have an AWACS here, and that is the Russian attack. So just to reiterate in short, guys, Russian carrier group is there to defend the Tu-160. The Tu-160 is going to get to within 100 miles of the target store. It will spot the store, pass the data over to the Bears. The Bears will fire and hit the target store with 60 time-on-target missiles, okay? Guys, I will give you one respawn. It's technically not accurate because there aren't enough planes to do that, but let's just say they are. Plus, there's a good chance that Combat Ineffective has missed a bunch of planes anyway, so I'll give you one respawn. Do you think you're going to be able to stop this attack, guys? Predictions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't
Yes.
have any chance.
Right,
All I can say is, I'm shipping off to Boston. Whoa.
Yep, no idea. No
We're
idea.
going to stop this with the power of friendship.
Does anyone think the Russians are going to get through?
I swear on my wooden leg they won't.
Right, whatever that means. I'm Game Master, and I have to make the baddies in this case win, so I'm going to be a Russian sympathizer, and I hope the Russians get through. Stand by for game. In fact, before we go, I've just made a couple of corrections. That there is actually Andrews Air Force Base, so that's now set out. And a quick look at today's missiles, because why not? Americans will be firing their current top missile of AIM-120D, 86 nautical miles, and there's its stuff. The Russians will be firing this guy here, R-77-1, 59 nautical miles, and there's its stuff. Stand by for battle. And the game is here. We've got everything as we showed before, all the bases. The fighters will spawn in every 2 minutes. My guys have already spawned in and are ready to go. First things first, let's have a look at my beautiful guys. Oh, look at them go! Yes, I admit Russia is looking, US is looking very blue at the moment. You're going to have to use your imagination a lot today. Look at my guys. Today, they're in F-15s. These are very powerful aeroplanes, but they are so heavily loaded. They've got 35,000 pounds of fuel. They've got lanterns. They've got sniper pods or whatever they are. They've got more missiles than like 12, 14 missiles, whatever it is. It's going to take them a while to get up to altitude. Guys, you've got a long way to go, and today is all about fuel as much as anything. So, within reason, get up to 40,000+ feet. You're going to need the altitude to get enough efficiency. Let's have a look at the Patriot site. That is a Patriot site defending Boston. The target store is over here. I don't think I could show you. You just have to there it is. That's the target store for our role play. Let's go and have a look at the Russians. Okay, here is Mr. Kuznetsov and her carrier group. Here are the MiG-29s, which are about to start taking off to protect the bombers. We were talking in the break about would Kuznetsov ever get anywhere near this close to America? Absolutely no way, like I said. So for the roleplay, we're going to have to imagine that she just found a way to get within a couple of 100 miles of America. You're going to have to use your... Wow, look at that thing go. You're going to have to use your imagination for it. These MiG-29 KRs, these are what Russia are making at the moment for her Kuznetsov, if she ever gets it running. These are 77-1s, not as long range as the AIM-120D, but they're actually incredibly dangerous, good tracking missiles. That is something to bear in mind. Here is the Tu-160 White Swan going very, very, very fast. Right, the first stage of the planes have now taken off. Also, if, like the guy said in the break, if the fleet did get here, or just got into the Atlantic and was going towards America, what would actually happen is that America would move all of her fighters to bases on the East Coast. So there would actually be hundreds of Raptors and F-35. So this scenario relies on the Russian fleet getting into position in a stealth format, which obviously isn't possible. But let's imagine it is. Right, Raptors! Today's Raptors are coming from Langley. They have fuel tanks on them, which does sacrifice their cross-section, and it has their AMRAAMs inside. And this part of America is also looking very blue. From Andrews comes the F-16s with their invisible fuel tanks. There's always little glitches and small stuff like that, valid viewers, but as long as it doesn't affect the gameplay, then it's just not that important. Atlantic City Air National Guard. Guys, what is the National Guard? Are they guys that are just to protect America?
Yep. Usually tied to the States. They usually part of the Air National Guard.
I don't want to get myself in trouble, but
They can forward deploy.
would they be?
Yeah, they can.
Would they be less or higher skilled? Oh, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. Doesn't matter.
I'd say they're about the same.
Yeah.
They deploy just like the active duty does.
Their requirements are the same. They have to put in the same number of hours.
One thing I've noticed, while we've got talking time, I noticed there's a lot of A-10s that are on National Guard, but why would you have A-10s defending America? What's an A-10 going to do to defend?
Uses
Politics.
cannon to scare people away.
Yeah.
The A-10 is politics.
I'll leave it there. Canada are in NATO, and what were we saying under the, was it NORAD treaty? I think the Canadians would respond. Have I got that right?
NORAD, yeah.
NORAD, yeah. Here they come, coming to help.
Fronts are 218 nautical miles apart.
Yep, we're working on nautical miles today. So, there we go. Let's have a look at our Americans. Remember, you want to be up at Angels 40 as quickly as you can, guys, because you still got a couple of big heavy engines and you're burning a lot of fuel. In terms of speeds, 700 knots, so they're supersonic already. Even with all that weight, this plane's so powerful, it will get supersonic while climbing. That's the F-15. Let's have a look at the Russians. They're working in 3 flights of 3 today. It just works out easier for programming. They are currently low-level cruising. They're not attacking yet. Why are they not attacking yet? It's because they can't actually see the Americans yet. When they see the Americans with their radar or with their AWACS, then they will climb to high altitude, start bombing missiles down. Distance between fronts now, nautical miles of 194. Maximum range of the AIM-120D about 90 nautical miles. R-77-1s of about 60 nautical miles. So we've got the better weapon, definitely, from America today. Now, are we going to use it? That said, it's easier to dodge an AIM-120D, as it probably would be in real life, than an R-77. The R-77 are these fence-guided missiles. Very maneuverable when unpowered, but that's why they sacrifice their range. More aircraft taking off. Oh, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of F-15 and MiG-29, actually. I think they're both brilliant Cold War. This is more of an interceptor, I suppose, whereas the F-15 was an air superiority fighter. MiG-29 would make a terrible air superiority fighter. It just can't carry enough gas to stay up for long enough.
I just like how when she's standing on the ground with that big
amazing,
engines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about fuel consumption, today is all about fuel consumption. It's about how far can these fighters go, exactly as it in real life. No one ever talks about fuel consumption. It's probably the most important thing. Not consumption, but range. The range. You need to, when you're dealing with huge territories like this, it's all about getting fighters from here to there. And in a tactical sense, you know, we can't air-to-air refuel because this is a QRA, it's a scramble. We've got to go fast. Can the F-22 carry enough fuel to get there? They will choose their own altitude and efficiency of how to get there. So you're not going to see any Raptors burning for a while. If they could turn their afterburners on now, they will get about that far. They need to get military power. Non-afterburner, it's going to take them just about within range before they run out of fuel. We can see everything as God view, but Simba and the boys can only see what the sensor networks, what the data link sees. So it will see these frontline fighters. It won't see that guy there. It probably will see the Blackjack now. Where is the Black? There it is. The Blackjack's now caught the MiG-29s up. It's actually faster than the MiG-29, so that's going to be a slight problem.
Fly, go heading 083 to intercept. You are still 130
Roger.
nautical miles out, but you have targets climbing through Angels 20.
Today we have these F-15s equipped with AESA radar. In real life, most of the F-15s the US has is actually still mechanical radar. Just 200 of them are being updated to AESA radar, so hence we are using the F-15EX.
Actually,
Bird
question, Cap.
and Cannonball heading 100.
Cap, can we use the TWS in V15, or do we need single target track?
I would go single target track, but you can fire, unlock, and they will guide on data link. The MiG-29s have spotted you. They're now burning. They've decided they've got enough fuel to engage. Fight's on now, guys.
I nearly took my fuel tanks.
Remember,
Violet turn 080 to support Fly. WarDog, stay on heading.
Roger, remember, if you do fire your missile, it will guide on data link. You can then go evasive, turn around, do whatever you want to do. We're 110 nautical miles now. Everyone's closing very fast. Flies 830 knots. That's Mach, I don't know, 1.4, which for this loadout here is impressive. He's going to go faster now because he's dropped his fuel tanks. And probably got up to nearly Mach 2 with that loadout.
Oh, I have a shooting here.
Maximum range shot. If not slightly overblown shot.
Sock, brought a target.
Fox 3.
Stand by, Sock. You are 20 nautical miles behind the first jet shooting.
Okay, I go right on a slide crank.
Go left.
Go left.
What's your fuel out of interest, Fly?
I have 18,000 pounds.
50%, Roger.
Why do you spike F-15?
It'll just be going through you.
Simba, I presume those targets are off my left. This is Bird. Are already targeted.
A-firm. I'm sending you guys on a more of a southern flank. There's about 37 nautical miles between the first wave and the second wave.
Firenet's coming off burn for deconfliction. I'm going to be a second wave.
Fire, Grump, Ricky Bobby, if you guys want to come out of burn, hold for the second wave.
Sees that T-160 on data link. 084 for 152 around current location.
5 A120s in the air, 1 R77.
A-firm, damp, Grump, burn heading 083.
Violet Fox 3.
Fly's missiles are tracking.
Ammo Fox 3.
Sock.
They outrun your missiles. Fly, they outrun your missiles.
Are 130 miles to target.
Wow, those MiGs are powerful. But do they have the fuel? No. Oh, gutted you can't see this, Fly.
Okay, fine, next batch.
That was impressive.
Cannonball, Bird. Your first targets are going to be at heading 079.
Holy shit, where
94 miles.
did that missile come from?
1 F-15 down, 1 MiG-29 down. You get 1 respawn, but use it wisely.
Yeah.
Flight.
WarDogs Fox 3 times 3.
Bend, Amram, bend.
Bird Fox 3 times 2.
Man. The Russians are going nuts.
Violet, you have 2 targets off your nose at 40 nautical miles. Grump, same targets are off your nose at about 45 nautical miles.
Don't get too close,
Got
guys. Don't get too close. Their missiles are better than yours close up.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Fire Dad, Poosh, Ricky Bobby, if you guys want to circle around to create a chainsaw.
Fire's clear, turning cold.
Oh, God. F-15 down.
Simmer for drop. I'm at the back, hanging back. Just use me as you need.
My own missile took me out.
You got a respawn. You got hit by a R-77 at the same time. Damn, get a new one. Go, go, go. It's always hard and it looks, viewers. I think they fired the missiles so far.
Ricky Bobby, you can turn 072 to commit.
Good notch, boys. Oh. No. Oh, God.
Look for a target at 082 for 57 nautical miles, Angels 34.
F-35's now burning. F-16s are now burning. Your backups here. Your backups arrived from Atlantic City and Burlington. Start relying on them. Hide behind them.
Berdino, you can turn 074 to recommit.
So
your
did
target.
actually were both missiles?
Oh
hit
my gosh, they
targets?
hit me even though I was traveling, it was cold and heading away, and they still hit me.
Wardogs, Fox 3.
Raptors are firing.
East of Notch.
I mean, F-16s are firing. Right. You guys are now good dodge, Wardog. You dodged that by the skin of your freaking teeth.
Push. Head 033.
033.
Lightnings are firing. Now it's all kicking off, guys.
Drop 087 for 120. That should be a primary target if you can find something at the 110 nautical mile range.
They've got the jammers on now.
Wardogs is out of long-range missiles. Just fired a Fox 3 on home on jam.
Roger. Might always be the bomber.
Berdino, turn 356 or stay on 46.
I was west, so 356.
Affirm.
Push Fox 3.
Come on, little ram. Come on, little ram.
Just getting friendlies here right now in front of me at that.
That's fine. Alright, if you want to recommit to 110, you're going to see a lot on your scope.
Fox 3 on what I think is the bomber.
Come on, F-16. Go evasive. Go evasive.
Push if you can commit to 150.
6 MiGs down. Well done, America.
Fox 3 push 150.
Well done, Bird. You've done great work. Sterling work.
War Dogs, same heading.
150, copy. I'm down to Fox 2s. I do have the bomber locked on radar as well.
Makes us so freaking fast. God damn, not shit.
War Dogs, conserve fuel, go 095.
Oh, the lightnings are entered.
Default
That's
flank.
the lightnings are
095.
smashing.
Cap, you need to think on the Fulcrum like that. It's pretty much an
Break. Message.
F-104.
White Swan has made it and acquired visual on the target area. Bombers are now coming in. So save your fuel. I may need you to chase down missiles. The lightnings will smash the MiGs. Don't worry about the MiGs. They'll get smashed by 5th gen.
Berdino, do you have any Fox 3s?
Hey, firm.
032 for 37. Angels 36.
Their missiles are out.
All right, they got a long way to go, guys. They got 400 miles to go. They'll take a long time to get there. So just chill. Save your fuel. Man, those MiGs are good at dodging. No, not my beautiful bird. Anything but my beautiful bird. His lovely face. Get another one. You got one life, an extra life. TU's, the White Swan's got hit. Well done. That was a human shot.
Fly 062, 29 nautical miles.
Splash White Swan.
Roger.
Not a single lightning down.
Push. If there is anything out from that Black Swan, you're going to be coming across it very soon. So
Okay.
start looking low.
Push is defensive.
Russians are going down now in droves.
Grump 069 to intercept air-to-ground missiles.
6-9er got it.
Violet, same heading.
069.
Damp 079er to intercept. Fired at same heading.
Raptors aren't going to make it in. They're just too far away. Canadians aren't going to make it in too far away. Andrews isn't going to make it in. They're too far away. The Lightnings have pushed right into the Russians. Well done, Lightnings.
Turn 279
279.
aggressively. Drops turn 113, 40 nautical miles, Angels 32. Closest target is already engaged.
Damn it. 11 MiGs down. That's half their air wing.
Okay, but what I want to say is like the Fokker is pretty much two big engines, a bit
They're
of
so
fuel and a
fast
bit
at
of
dodging.
wing.
Yeah. Okay, more Russian planes down than American now. Mainly due to the Lightnings. They're doing really well.
Decided to go defensive. Wardogs returning course.
Alright, Pooch. You should be in the general vicinity if anything got launched.
First F-16s are all out of fuel. They're going home. Must have dumped their tanks.
Fly heading 090.
Roger.
15 Russians down. $16 Russians down.
Poosh, are you picking anything up at low level scan?
No, there's my
Oh, someone shot a lightning.
Sorry.
Shot. 18 Russians down, 11 Americans down. Not a single lightning hit. God, this is America.
Fox 3.
Ricky Bobby, if you want to go on an adventure of 131 for 80 nautical miles, there may be something still there.
Simba, can you see some F-16 down to the south getting chased by Idiot 29? Can someone be vectored over there to help them out?
Yep.
They're all out of fuel.
Yep. That's what I sent Ricky Bobby for.
They scrambled so quick, dropped their tanks so quick, they all ran out of goddamn fuel.
Their F-22s will probably get there sooner because they're burning in now.
Oh, that would be nice.
Who's got something at low level now?
Ricky Bobby 154.
Yeah, first Raptor is about to fire. 90 miles. He is aggressive.
All right, Violet, come back. Heading 114. Damp 090. Grump 090.
Copy 090.
If they're
full of missiles, Simba.
somewhere
I can
on
tell
the 090 vector that I just sent Grump and Damp on.
I can tell you guys, we knew where the bears fired from. They fired from 075 from Boston, but we don't know their range. 19 MiGs down.
All right, Fly, you need to get low because if there's any missiles, any air-to-ground missiles, they're all going to be sea level. You, Ultraviolet, Damp, and Grump. You guys are all on the parallel for any air-to-ground missiles.
Raptors are firing. Raptors are firing. Ricky Bobby, you don't need to go down there.
Fire Dad, if you want to turn 088, you're on the parallel for air-to-ground missiles.
088.
06 to
Ricky Bobby, any reason you decommitted from the MiG-29?
The Raptors are firing, Simba. The Raptors are firing. They're fine.
Roger.
Trying to stay out of the threat range of the cruisers from the Russian fleet.
Oh, good point, guys. Yep. Don't have a solution for you. You are currently out of threat range just. All Russian MiGs, apart from the weird suicide one, are RTB. Well done, guys. You've beaten the threat. Let the lightnings mop up. You guys have now got to concentrate on the missiles.
Can Bird have a rough heading towards those missiles?
Yep, give them away, Simba. Yep, give it. They would know roughly where they're coming from. Just not the ranges.
I don't know that any are out.
Oh, right. You can't see them. I can. Bird, they would be on an effective heading from you of 078. When you start getting near the ships, you will need to go low. Lucky. Lucky.
A rough heading.
Violet, rough heading of 066. Yeah, F-22's finally earning their money.
Oh, I think I'm about like 100 feet off the deck.
Good. And you're doing it right.
Out for that tree, War Dogs.
That very wavy blue trees.
The server's bugging and it's causing the MiGs to glitch and evade the missiles by glitching. That is, there's not a lot we can do about that, viewers. One will get through, don't you worry, one will get through. Yep, got him. Raptors have done their job. They'll probably turn around, run out of fuel and go home. All F-16s are RTB. Lightnings have done an amazing job. They've killed the entire air wing of Russians. It's now up to my humans to track the Kents down, these missiles here.
Anyone got them on targets yet?
Lightnings have started running out of fuel and they're going home now. Drop their fuel tanks, fire their missiles. Pretty much all AI is now RTB. There is no fighter threat from now on. All hostile MiGs are either dead or they're out of fuel and they're going home. How are the Canadians doing? They've come about 250 miles and they're still going strong. Go Canada. No, they're turning around. They're turning around. They're out of fuel.
Oh, sorry, we couldn't make it.
Like, oh yeah, bud, you got this. We're gonna go back home,
It's not our target your guys are shooting at, so hey, bye.
Oh, if they were shooting at Tim Hortons, they'd be all over it.
Oh, hey, no, don't take our Tims.
Don't you touch about our Tim Hortons.
Drops 093. Push
I'm a bit
0.
scared by that friggin' frigates.
Yeah, Raptors RTB.
Heading for push.
Targets on radar.
Right, guys. What vector have you got it on, War Dog, and a range, and then I can triangulate everyone in.
Range and vector. Give me a second. Just
Push
pick them up.
071.
Push is defensive.
Oh shit, I get spiked by a freaking frigate.
They're still jamming out there because
S350 Sam's out. S350 Sam's out. Someone's too high.
Push, I think, and defensive.
Yeah, push. Just keep pushing north.
Okay.
I'll set up in my area, if that's okay.
S350 still tracking. S350 still tracking.
I'm in F10 and I can see one every so often. There it is, KH-65, War Dogs.
Yep, they're coming on. If you can see them on F10, it means that your overlords can see them. So if you can see them there, guide yourself.
Nice. How are they flying? Are they in a cluster together or?
They're spread out.
Okay.
The thing that you need to worry about though is right now they are being protected by the boats.
I don't know if it's you that's getting trapped. Who's getting trapped by the S350?
It's push.
Yeah,
It's
punch
push.
it. The missile's dropping down from orbit, but it was...
I'm also getting tracked by one, but I'm also at sea level.
I'm right behind push.
Push. Start making a turn west.
Okay, he's got it. It's down to 600 knots. Well done, push. Right, it's all about this now, viewers. All about these missiles.
90 left. Go 360.
He's got tally. He's got tally.
Tracking one. Yeah, I'm tracking one right now.
Use the sidewinders.
Got one.
Oh, what happened?
I'm down.
Oh, God. They were the
Cruiser.
S350s fired. Jesus Christ. That's a problem. How do we get around that? The cruisers, we got
That's
within...
why I'm trying to get them to listen to me.
Oh, shit. Oh. Sorry about that, War Dog. I should have spotted that. I didn't even think about spotting that.
Oh, good. And I'm not even trying to respawn. They're just too far out.
Drops should be 20 nautical miles, heading 095.
Don't fire when you're on the deck. You'll hit yourself with your own missiles.
That was my first life.
Oh, you can respawn and do it. They're coming to you, remember?
Push heading 069 for intercept.
069.
37 nautical miles.
AMRAAMs are tracking.
Violet, you'll be attacking the third most northern target at a heading of 073 for 46.
4 Kent.
Resplashes with the AMRAAMs.
We're done.
By the way, each one of those that I assigned you, northern is a group of 6. So each one of you, the northern group, it's a group of 6.
Trips, did you see those things go whipping by you?
I still see only dots on my radar.
Got burner on, go north. Fucking missiles.
I'm on the deck.
If we took their AWACS out, their ships wouldn't be able to see us anymore, but it's too long.
No, they still have an AWACS.
Oh, I finally see some boxes.
091 for 300. Violet, you're flying.
Drop, get below 50 feet.
Second group.
Drop, get below 50 feet.
Push. You need to swing, make a 180-degree turn to the right.
Drop, maintain course.
Splash 1, splash 2.
Well done, Violet.
Maintaining.
Splash 4.
Keep going.
Missile in the air. Box 3.
Well done, guys. Watch out for friendly fires.
Alright, it looks like I missed the 2 to the right. Can you vector me to them?
Make a left-hand 180-degree turn.
Drop mill power, lazy left
Copy.
turn. They're down 600 knots.
Push. Right off your nose.
Oh, the fox just don't want to track.
Drop, engage at will.
Wait for the tone, fly. Wait
And
for the
we
tone.
use guns.
Yeah, wait for the tone. Don't fire before you get the tone. It's the tone you've
Oh,
got to listen for, not the lock. Not
I
the
had
lock.
the tone.
Oh.
Alright,
I just
Cannonball.
I'm on
right over
270.
it.
232. Violet.
Box 310.
232. Cannonball vector 125.
S350 out. Someone's in danger. Unknown who yet.
Box 3.
Possible grump.
Okay, turning back around.
Go north, north, north. Your missiles are tracking. They're super imber, Sam, so you need to dodge them like they're on hyper, Sam. Well done. You're doing well, guys.
You have 2 more targets, Violet.
Am I flying formation with 4 of them?
Mm-hmm. Yep, you got it.
I think I shot with the same profile.
Cannonball, head north. I'm worried some missiles may be on you as well. Grump
124
safe.
over 25.
Grump safe, re-engage. Cannonball not safe. Keep going away.
Fox 2.
Ah, sorry, push. Friendly fire.
Splash.
Yeah, it's going to happen, unfortunately. 2 more in front of you.
It's alright, we got a gas anyway.
Splash.
Gun it, Violet.
Okay, spiked.
I'll check it out in a minute.
Drops. You should have 3 off your nose.
One more there,
You're
Violet.
about to merge.
Dale.
I don't see it.
go back, and it's just you've just overtaken it. Just put the cannons on for a minute, just to make sure.
Damn, I'm gonna vector you to the southernmost. So go heading.
Bird's got a lock on one of them in the southern.
177.
Bird's fired a Fox 3 at the most southern group.
Cannonball.
That's fine.
Cannonball mill power.
Pipeline's on 2 of them. There's 1 left in that group.
180.
Cannonball safe. Cannonball safe.
Coming 180.
Just spotted 3 of them.
Fly. Turn 300.
I think I got one of the lead ones of the southernmost group locked up right now.
Someone's in trouble.
19 miles.
Fly, have you got a warning? Think these are going for you, so I'm gonna send you away. Grump.
That's I've already sent him on a vector to get away.
Might want to get him in cans.
Spot one with guns.
Well done.
Bird 122.
Doing so well, guys. It's friggin' unreal.
Yeah, I'm just staying out the SAM net here, but 122.
Fly safe. Fly safe. South, re-engage.
Roger.
Next target spotted.
There'll be no more SAMs. Reaching 100 miles from Boston, but you're doing well enough.
Damn. Come 229.
Fire, watch out for friendly fire. There's guys in front of you.
Copy. Splash.
Grump, there are 2 just off to your right.
Fox 2.
Well done, you two. Amazing work. Look at that. Friggin' pros.
Away.
Splashing them all.
You two,
Simple
south.
war dogs. Can you give me a vector to the nearest KH-65, please?
Don't bother. There's only 2 more left. Of 60, there are only 2 more left, and the guys are on it. You've killed 58 missiles somehow.
Violet, check your fire.
You're both safe.
Yep.
You're both safe.
You.
Probably looking at mine. Violet, go south.
Fox
Okay,
3 on it.
Hey, Cap, after this, we land on our bases.
I will make a decision where to land.
Grump fire.
Knock it off. All 60 destroyed.
Flash.
Well done. That's super pro, guys. Either you can fly home to Boston and land. There is actually an airbase for you to land, or you can kamikaze into Kuznetsov, make a group decision. What do you want to do?
Let's put it back on fire.
Say again? Oh, back on fire. All right. Well, Kuznetsov, for the bulk of you, is 107 for 80. You're going to have to go solo because those missiles are like super. Right, valued viewers, while they're going for the nice fiery death, I think they've deserved that. Let's have a look. America did the job. It was a bit ugly to begin with. It's always very difficult putting humans in 2020 planes up against AI. AI, you know, are all kind of all-knowing, and so it's a bit of a mismatch. So the F-15 struggled a bit. They got a few kills, but until the Lightnings came in from Burlington, that's what turned everything around. The Lightnings can only be shot at by the Russians at about 15 miles because of their low radar cross-section, so they just absolutely smashed into pieces without getting shot. Losses: Russia, 20 of the 24 MiG-29s, the others ran out of fuel and went home and have landed. The White Swan and obviously the Tu-95s are just orbiting about or about to head back to Russia. The total cost for out of interest, $1.1 billion. The Blues lost 4 F-16s. Unfortunately, they just didn't have the fuel endurance to make the fight well enough, and they had to turn around and go home. At which point 4 of them got hunted down and attacked. 10 F-15s were down, mainly to those initial kills from the MiGs, but they did the job. They blocked the MiGs until the Lightnings could get in, so they did a good job. Total of 14 aircraft destroyed at $1.6 billion. Missiles fired: Russians fired 40 missiles, which is just about all they had. Americans fired 177 missiles. The MiGs were amazing at dodging today. Sometimes they just do well at dodging. And 23 AIM-9Xs, which is quite impressive. Although the Americans lost more money's worth of aircraft, they have completed the job, and they killed all 60 Kents as well. America won with relative ease. They took some losses, but you know, it was a scramble bodge at the end of the day. Any tactical debrief before you
save the $1 million target store?
Right.
I would say it's exactly how we said. They never had really a chance.
So they didn't even test the Patriot. And if they got through the fighters, they'd still have to get through Patriot. And Patriot is really good, the modern block Patriots. Go on, Bird. Now, technically this is over the horizon, but the red AWACS can see the F-15, so they will fire shortly. I'm not sure if that has a minimum. Just get as low as you can. It's the best you can do. Oh dear.
Use your jammers if you can.
Yeah, jammers. Oh, too late for Bird. Too late for all of you, I think.
Oh, I'm dead.
How low can you go, Sock? How low can you freaking go? Yeah. 2020's vessels, unfortunately, guys. They can hit you like 10 feet. Cannonball's going to make it. Whatever he's doing is the right thing because he's 13 miles. They can't fire at him for some reason.
That lead ship is turning to take him heads on.
Did we already train them with the missiles?
No, they've got hundreds. Something to do with the
I think
speed.
it's because he got into range of them while he was still below 100 feet. I think I popped up, and that's why they were able to lock onto me.
Cannonball's not
less than 100 feet.
Cannonball's not low. Cannonball's 70 feet, so I don't know. It's just working. Missile. Missile. You've got to get 5 feet if you want to dodge one of those. 70 feet won't do it.
50
or 50.
Right now.
Too high.
Oh, that hit me.
It's just Grump now. He is at 23 miles, and he's at 21 feet. 20 feet, 19. That'll do, Grump, that'll do.
Yeah! Didn't realize you would have been taken out by the waves.
Yes, you would. Here we go. 13. 7. No lower, no lower, no lower, no lower. Oh, come on! You can't get under it. You can't get under it, guys. There's no.
Hello, boys. I'm back.
Right, we're gonna watch Drop land it professionally, and then we're gonna. I've got value viewers. If you were ever worried about Russia actually getting their carrier in working order and attacking the East Coast, I wouldn't worry too much. Just like you guys have got it pretty sewn up, to be honest. But I don't know.
Who put a tech combine on the runway?
Yeah.
Supercap.
You put factory right onto
Supercap was in the I didn't know what Target was. No one told me that Target's a friggin' superstore. So I thought it must have been some kind of Target. Like that, wherever that is.
Oh, you're not stopping in time.
You're
going on lava rocks.
Don't check out the target.
This is Drop we're talking about. Yeah, he's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Drop.
Eject.
Uh-oh. It's volcanic
Oh, look
ash.
at that. He's going to survive.
Oh, those motors done.
What Drop that?
Drop, you're supposed to put it in afterburner before you eject.
He's fine. Guys, that was the East Coast of America attack. I don't know what else I can put to. We've tried China and they couldn't really get through. We've tried Russia, they couldn't really get through. I don't know what else. Space aliens, I guess we can try and do. Otherwise, I can't really think what to do.
Beat America.
Right, guys. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you later.